Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Yeah, I'm back. So check this out. I'm in Wisconsin, and today's Wednesday. On Monday, and getting ready to fly out, having a breakfast with everybody before I hit the road and fly back to LA. And I get a phone call from my oral surgeon. Yeah, not my dentist, my oral surgeon. And I pick up and I'm like, hey, Jimmy, just confirming your appointment with us tomorrow at 10 a.m., which was yesterday. And then she continues with, you will be being put under. I said, what? She goes, yeah, okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. You need to have somebody drive you home, and you've got to, I said, what? I forgot. So I fly back, get to bed, got back late Monday, and woke up yesterday to go in for oral surgery, which I did. And two things about that. Number one, being put under is glorious. I've got to do that more often. That is a lot of fun. And then 2 hours later, right? I was like, man, that wasn't so bad. Man, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Then about an hour after that, after everything wears off, I felt like I was hit in the face by Mark McGuire with a Louisville Slugger. Ooh, it was serious. Anyway, it's all good now. Woke up today. I'm swollen. Right. I got that Marlon Brando thing going on. You know what I mean? May your first child be a strong child. Fredo. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's getting better. This is where the implants went in on the lowers. Wow. So anyway, that's why there was no show yesterday. And we bumped everything back. And so that means this week on Fade to Black Monday, we were off air, right? Last night, I just told you we were off air. Tonight, Dr. Bernard Beitman is back with us. We're going to be talking about synchronicity. Tomorrow night, Chris Bledsoe is here, UFO of God, and other things. And then a special Friday night show with Haley Ramsey and Egypt's influence on the world. All right, so we have an extended week this week. I have 3 major events coming up. Yep, later on this month, it is Contact in the Desert. May 29th through June 2nd, right here in Palm Springs, California. Then I head south for the Inca Celebration of the Sun with Brian Forrester in Peru. That is in June. I come back from that for the PSI Games, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025, in Charlottesville, Virginia. All right. Let's get straight to it. And by the way, I just want to say that Melissa Kane and everything about the Contact Modalities Expo was exceptional. It was perfect. And the good news is the conference is going to happen in 2026 at the same event center right there in Wisconsin and the Lake Lawn Resort. I'll be talking more about that in the weeks and months to come. But the resort is amazing. She is amazing. Her team is amazing. And it was just a perfect conference. Word is out about how amazing it was. So I'll have information up. Tickets are now on sale. And there you go. All right. Let's get to it. On this day in history, 1896. H. Holmes, one of America's first well-known serial killers, is hanged in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here's your fader fact. Vikings dyed their hair blonde because they thought it looked good. And it did. All right, let's get to the breaking news. No pope has been selected in the first round of the conclave. All right, that failed Soviet spacecraft that I told you about last week that was mistakenly trapped in Earth orbit more than 50 years ago is expected to finally crash somewhere this week. The spacecraft is called the Cosmos 482 will make its final death dive sometime between May 8th and May 12th. And that's right, that is tomorrow, traveling at 150 miles per hour like a meteor. Built to withstand the dense atmosphere of Venus, the 3-foot wide, 1,000-pound lander will stay in one piece as it crashes like a cosmic cannonball. Yeah. The Catholic Church has vowed to excommunicate any priest who follows a new Washington state law requiring clergy to report information about child abuse to law enforcement, even if given in privacy of the confession booth. Priests in the Evergreen State had enjoyed something similar to attorney-client privilege when the hearing confessions, but the new law, which Democratic Governor Bob Ferguson signed on Friday, revokes that protection for discussion of child abuse or neglect. Wow, it's about time. A man bitten by 200 snakes helped scientists create a super antivenom. Tim Freed and his antibodies could hold the key to a truly universal snake antivenom. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health and the company Centavax detailed their work published last week in Cell. Now, check this out. Their new cocktail protected animals from 19 of the most venomous snakes in the world, which absolutely could lead to a truly universal antivenom. And that is big news. A new era of intelligent, autonomous shopping has arrived. Within days of each other, MasterCard and Visa both unveiled AI agent capabilities that allow intelligent software to make purchases on behalf of you. Visa is enabling ChatGPT to transact with stores' credentials, and MasterCard has gone a step further. It's called Agent Pay. That enables fully autonomous agents to identify, research, negotiate, and pay for goods or services. Holy crap. You should be very, very afraid. For the first time since Apollo 17 in 1972, NASA officially has its hands on a spacecraft expected to fly humans to the moon. Lockheed Martin, prime contractor for the Orion space capsule, transferred possession of the Artemis II spacecraft last Thursday to the Exploration Ground Systems team based at Kennedy Space Center. Artemis II is slated to launch no later than, check this out, April of 2026, taking NASA astronauts Reed Wiserman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Canadian Jeremy Hansen on a 10-day mission around the moon. That is in less than 1 year. Man. All right. And finally, I'll leave you with this. The International Space Station, otherwise known as the ISS, had to raise its orbit last Wednesday to reduce the risk of being struck by a piece of space junk. The maneuver was carried out at 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time last Wednesday by firing the thrusters on the docked Progress 91 spacecraft for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. The space junk was a Chinese Long March rocket launched 20 years ago. Now, We've all seen this movie, right? We certainly have. Seriously. Well, there you go. There is all the news that you need, the breaking news for Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. Faded Black Breaking News is produced by Renee Neumann. I am Jimmy Church. I do want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black, Dr. Bernard Beitman is with us. And tonight we're going to be talking about synchronicity. Tomorrow night, Chris Bledsoe. Special Friday night show, Haley Ramsey. But for now, all I've got is Go Beckley Teppy.